away from the indoor season is like training's going well, we're on the right track, and we just need to keep it going.
Now for obviously you're referencing for building up to World to USA's.
Yeah.
So will you focus on the 15 or?
Yes. We're kind of still seeing. I mean, I don't know. With Alberto, it's been pretty awesome how we just kind of play it by ear to a certain extent, see how training is going, see how things are going. But we definitely determined that I'm more 8:15 than pretty much 15 5K. So, I mean, I would like to run some more 8s outdoor because I think I can PR there as well. But the 1500 is looking like that's definitely my true event.
Were you coming into indoors? I mean, you've been running really well, and you said you got that confidence boost from last year. Were you a little bit worried? I mean, you know, your first year with Alberto, you ran 4:02, and it was a big breakthrough. And then last summer, you kind of 4:04. Were you a little bit worried? Hey, I'm 33 now. Were you wondering sort of if Father Time was catching up, or is that why this has sort of been a real big confidence boost to realize, no, I'm still ready to PR and stuff like that?
No, last year was an interesting year just because the first year we had just done so much to try to get me ready, and we just didn't. Last year it was a situation we just didn't know what really worked for me in my training, so we had to play around with training a bit, so it suffered in my racing to a certain extent. So last year we just trained more like 1500 5K, which we figured out that just didn't work for me. I can do the mileage to a certain extent, and I can train with Jordan and Shannon to a certain extent, but then I need to come back down and do the speed. So this year we've actually found the right combination of the volume and intensity that works for me, and I think last year, luckily, I had the time to just play around with training because there was nothing. It was a down year, so you can take those risks in training, and I could take those risks in racing, whereas this year I don't have that latitude to do that. But I think this year we've actually have that. There's just this training down and the plan that's going to work for me the best. So last year ended up being a good thing. I was consistent, and that was, I think that just gave me the strength that I needed to go into this year.
Do you have a time goal for tomorrow?
I don't. I know I'm ready to run fast. I know I'm ready to PR, but my goal is just to race really well. My best races, if I can just execute a great race, times have come, and that's what we figured out that works for me, not to just focus on pace, just to focus on beating as many people as possible. So I'm running against some great people, so I'm hoping that a great time will come from that.
It seems like that's what a lot of the entrants in the Wanamaker Mile are saying, that the field's so strong that it will just naturally be fast.
Yeah, there's certain races that you know you're going to enter, that you know you're going to come off running fast. So Melrose Games is definitely one of them indoor. Like, I know when I go to pre-outdoor, it's going to be a great race and I'm going to run fast there. So it's one of those races that I know I'm going to run fast. So I'm just looking forward to, if I can just beat as many people as possible, a great time will come from it.
Your fastest mile ever is what, 4:28?
Yes.
So that's an easy one to break,
Yeah,
right?
I think it's a little easier. So I'm hoping to be kind of close to my 1500 meter time as well. Shannon's in amazing shape, so just seeing what she was able to do in her first mile, that's hopefully will help me, since our training is very similar.
It's been surprising. There's a lot of people thinking they can run, talking about 65, so it should be exciting.
Yes, very exciting.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.